What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to my video. I'm Neeses, and this is Neeses Pieces. I have my beautiful stepmom with me today, Carson Foodie, aka my stepmom.
Hi.
What are we eating today, T?
I'm like, what are we eating? We are eating honey kettle.
You know, for Black History Month, we had to
Yes.
do it big and get the Black-owned honey kettle, okay? We were looking for Black-owned businesses. Honey kettle came to our mind. We were craving it. They're in Culver City, y'all.
Yes.
So if any of y'all want to try them out. And this is going to be my first time trying this. They have like rice and gravy on their menu. And like anybody who knows me knows that I am just a sucker for rice. Like that is my favorite thing to eat. Especially when it's gravy in it.
And this one looks pretty good. It even has like little pieces of meat in here.
Like,
you know, when you
chicken.
done stewed the meat and it's some remnants left over.
Yeah, I also heard that honey kettle is famous for their honey. So, on their biscuits and on their chicken. I'm not really a fan of putting it on my chicken, you know, but
sad about that because I doubt that this is their famous honey that we received, but hopefully once COVID is over, we will try their famous honey and rate that.
Definitely. Because if anybody has ever eaten at honey kettle, you know that you used to pump the honey out of some type of machine of some sort. And it used to be like hot. But this, as you can imagine, is not. You can't warm that up. You can't do nothing. I can't put this in the microwave.
This is manufactured.
Also here we do have peach cobbler cupcakes from the Bombstress Baker. We will be trying them at the end of the video as dessert to let you guys know how we like them. But I've tried a lot of her products and it is delicious.
Very good.
We will put her Instagram in the description for you guys. So let's dig in. So T, what is your vibe of the week?
My vibe of the week, you guys, is just
so excited to try this.
so fitting of the topic. I chose India Ari Brown Skin. It's such a classic and I love that song. Like if you just look at the lyrics, everything about it is great and it praises brown skin. So, and who doesn't love brown skin? Come on now.
Period.
A sweet tooth for chocolate. We'll give you a cavity.
Okay, eat too much of us, you might, you feel me? Get a little.
I'm gonna send you to the dentist, okay?
Period.
I'm gonna get you those veneers, boo. Because all them teeth gonna be rotted out.
Period. My vibe of the week is definitely Countless Times by Mars. That's M-A-R-Z-Z. Y'all go listen to her. Honestly, it was my first time hearing her music not too long ago. And to me, like, she got some bangers. Go check her out, y'all. She doing it.
I love Mars. She's an up-and-coming artist and she's really good.
That's probably why I never heard of her.
Yeah, she is really good. I like her.
You guys, the rice and gravy, maybe I'm biased because I love anything with rice in it.
I like it.
It's good. It's good. My dad said it was horrible, so I was trying to keep an open mind.
Good. I think the seasoning is cool. I like the thickness of the gravy and the variety of things that are in the gravy. So it's pretty good.
I thought we was gonna need a little salt. I ain't gonna lie, but we don't need none of that.
I don't need no salt.
I don't need no salt, no pepper, nothing. We got it to the side, y'all, ready. But so far, so good. So our topic for today, you guys, is the dark girl complex. And so I know like a lot of dark skinned women And you don't have to be black to be dark skinned. Let's put that out there. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot of darker complexion women.
Yeah, in different cultures.
In different cultures who go through the same thing. So basically, we're gonna do like a mild story time just on our upbringing being chocolate girls. And you can start, T, like how did you feel growing up being a chocolate girl? Why can't I open this? Do I need scissors?
Here you go.
Thank you.
I will say that I never, like, all of the issues or experiences that I've ever had that were negative, never came like from my household or even from like my family. It was usually just from outside people, you know, people at school or people you would come in contact with. And I have people in my family who are of all different shades, and they never made, you know, anyone feel any different, like one person's better than the other. But I mean, definitely growing up, and the crazy part about this, guys, is it's always someone who's dark skinned just like you, who has something to say about it, and they're probably a raggedy bum to start off with. Like,
it's probably a man. I see it more.
Right, it is. So I will speak about a situation that happened to me like not that long ago, probably last year sometime, where a guy who I'd known in high school who had like something negative to say about my skin complexion brought this up to this day. Me being 34 years old, married, moved on, like, why are you bringing up something from school? Like, I'm like, that is not my name. It like, right, I'm like, why would you address me as such? Like, aren't you grown?
Oh, he called you a name.
Yes, and then he was like, oh, I was just playing. No, you're not. Like, why would you, like, if you had a schoolyard name or something that somebody teased you with, and you're like 20 years later,
it's disrespectful at that
point.
Right, it's like, come on.
It's like, come on. So I would be wrong to come at you or your wife about this. Like, don't step to me like that. Ooh. I'm a grown ass woman, period. Like, don't come at me correct.
I feel that.
So it's just people who are miserable, and, you know, like, don't let them bring you down, because it takes for you to go out into the world and realize how beautiful you are. Like, so many other people who are not this skin, because, oh my God, I love your beautiful chocolate skin. Like, and you like, you do? Like, you know, it takes for you to not be around ignorant people to really understand the beauty and the value that you have. Like, it's gold. So
it is. It's definitely gold. And like she said, you know, back to the school thing. Like, for me, I feel like my insecurity with being dark skinned definitely came from school. You know, being teased about it, watching other kids darker than me or the same complexion of me even, you know, got teased, you know, as well for being dark skinned. And I remember it was close to, I was in high school, and it was close to the time where, you know, I was supposed to be going to prom. I didn't go to prom, but I was supposed to be going to prom, and I wanted to wear a yellow dress. And so I remember, and this is something I will always remember.
I think I remember something about a yellow dress.
Yeah, so I asked my grandparents that, do they think I'm too dark to wear a yellow dress? And right away my grandfather got offended. Like, he was like, what do you mean? Like, you know, like, you're black, you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, you can wear anything you want. You look beautiful in anything you wear, you know, no matter what color. And so back then I didn't realize how that was offensive, you know, because I was so used to the stigma. I was so used to, like, feeling like dark skin wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? And even at some point in time, I wished my skin was lighter just so I can feel more, you know, like I fit in. this was around the time I was younger, you guys. So I was like, I remember being like in middle school, even like elementary, going on middle school, looking up skin ways I can lighten my skin and all type of things like that. And then I don't know what snapped out of it in high school. Maybe, you know, I was around a wider range of people, you know, and because the school I went to in middle school was predominantly white, but I did come from a predominantly black elementary school. So, you know, I guess I was a little confused with, you know,
Right.
complexion wise. So, you know, it got to the point where I was like, how do I lighten my skin? What do I gotta do? Is it like when they talk about bleach, they talk about Clorox? like which bleach they talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as an adult now, I definitely, like I was saying, understand where my grandfather was coming from with how offended he was that I wanted to be a different skin complexion, you know, because I do understand that no matter what skin you're in, beautiful is beautiful and ugly is ugly.
Right.
No matter what skin complexion you have, you know? So, how do you feel now, though, as an adult? Like,
I feel like I love me. I mean, you have no choice but to really love yourself. I feel really bad if you are in that space where you can't love yourself. I hope that you can learn to love yourself because you only have one you. And I'm not going to waste my time or my life on people who are not worth me wasting it on. Like,
yeah.
And another thing I wanted to mention too, like, you know, everybody has their own preference and that's fine of, you know, who you like or who you choose to want to be with. But I just cannot stand too when, you know, someone is just downing, whether it be dark skin, light skin, whatever, like, because you choose to be with the other. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your preference, fine, but you don't have to talk about these people because that's not what you want to be, or a black woman or whatever. Because a lot of men in particular will do this. Like, I will see, especially when it comes to dark skinned women, like, oh, they're not cute, they're ugly. And guess what? Their mom is probably dark skinned too. So for whatever reason, they feel that their mom is the exception of being pretty.
Right.
So when 9 times out of 10, she's probably not.
Okay,
so,
not to you. Living your truth
I'm like,
in 2022.
I guess she's the exception to the rule, but if somebody calls your mama ugly, then you ready to fight. So, you know, just rethink what you have to say. And if it's not kind, look, don't say it. Keep it to yourself because I'm sure somebody don't think you cute either. So,
okay. That's one thing that I have to realize, okay? I am not for everyone. But one person I'm going to be for is me. Period. If nobody else will. Okay? So that actually spilled into my next question. Oh, you guys. We have Starbucks, of course. Why not?
My favorite.
I think mine is called the Sugar Cookie Frappe.
I could tell with the little dots on top.
It's like a sugar cookie frappe.
Yeah.
It's my first time trying it, y'all, and it looks great. Look at the little cute. There's cute little sprinkles on the top. Like, it looks so good.
Mine is a chai cream frappuccino. I always have an Asian vibe that I love.
Is that cinnamon on top of that?
Yes.
Mm.
These are really good. This is not my first time. I've like exhausted their list. So
she telling the truth, y'all. Okay. Also, what I was saying was, which spilled into my next topic of how do you feel about black men discriminating against dark-skinned women?
It's not right. I can't stand it. I hate it.
I feel like I'm not going to give you the talk of the whole we all came from the same place type of thing or brothers and sisters, but listen, any man who puts down any woman is not a good man, period. And so I feel like those guys that have that in their mind, that dark-skinned women are not beautiful, and it's like, here's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? You got a lighter complexion woman and you have a darker complexion woman, and say they're twins, like twin sisters.
I've seen that before too.
I've seen it. Well, I've heard of it before, you guys. I don't know any light and dark complexion twins, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, there's there. But I've definitely heard of it. But so you're gonna say the dark skinned one ain't beautiful, and they got the same features, right. You know, right. Like the only thing that's different is their skin color. I just feel like that's super absurd. Like, how could you? Do you feel like there should be a preference though? Like, between, like, with skin color, do you feel like it's okay for men to have a preference?
I think that they can. That? Because, I mean, it's really just like saying, you know, a woman has a preference of, you know, I like a man with a bowl cut. I don't know if you do or not, but I like a man with braids or a fit body. You know, or I like a thicker man, like,
not
you know.
Thicky Minaj?
Like something to just like, down. But, I mean, that's your preference now. At the same time, I do feel like people should remain open, because a lot of times you have these preferences and it doesn't always go that way. You know, sometimes you find yourself with somebody you didn't expect to be with. So I definitely believe that, yeah, it's fine for people to have preferences, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily put that out there to be like, oh, if somebody stepped to me, get away, you know, you ain't looking like this or that, like, you know, nah.
No, a preference is respectable.
Right.
But if you have to down something just because you don't like it, I just feel like it's downright immature.
And I think you're a miserable person. Like, it's something inside of that person.
From within?
Yes, it's something in them that they need to burn some candles. You need to wear what's this thing? A stone. One of them little energy necklace, something. You got to get yourself right.
Don't need no energy necklaces, because we don't need that energy. They gonna put that out in the world, child.
They need something, because it's a problem within yourself when you got to do all that. Like, for real.
Most definitely. I definitely feel like it's okay, all in all, with preference. Putting someone down just because you have a preference isn't really a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say.
Let's get into these cupcakes.
Oh.
Because I'm ready to try it. Look how good it looks, you guys. Like, look at that peach just salivating and all into this cupcake. It's just, I know you want to bite it, but I'll bite it for you.
Want some?
I'll bite it for you.
The way I'm looking at it, I'm on mesmerized.
I'll take care of it for y'all.
I'm ready to try it. Let me clear my palate.
But I'ma keep it cute.
It's giving Christmas, and I don't even know why they're selling this right now.
I love Christmas. At this point, I'm like, play the Mariah Carey song.
Oh, have mercy. Okay.
Cut it like a cake.
All right, Miss Bombstress, let's see what you got. What do you think about it? Did you get a little bit of peach on there? I've never had peach cobbler cupcakes, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you had these before, if you know how to make them, if you know somebody who makes them.
Let me tell y'all, it's light and fluffy. It just melts on my tongue. Like, for real.
You guys, I forgot to mention one unique thing about the Bombstress Baker is that she can infuse any food or dessert you choose. Keep that in mind for y'all stoners out there. These aren't infused. But she definitely is, you know what I'm saying, good at mixing the, what do you call it? What's a clean word for weed?
CBD. The oils. I know it's like an oil. Even hot wings.
She'll put the ganja in your food.
Y'all want game day foods, birthday, wings, all of that.
All of that.
She gonna get you right.
Oh, I need another piece of this.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is good.
Because
very appetizing.
Let me tell. I know y'all. When you take a bite of a fluffy cake, it sings to you because nobody want it hard and just crumbling up.
Like for real. And her cakes are moist. Okay. This is it's very moist, very melt in your mouth. It's giving.
It's giving. Grandma made that.
Well, all right, you guys. We're going to wrap it up. As you all know, I love you, T loves you, we love you. And it's over and we're out. Peace.